Maple's log. Day 3 in the desert. Been able to set up camp, and it's actually been raining. It's not really much of a desert at all, but we've got rain filling up this reservoir in the dunes. That's brought life to the desert. One of the trees is still petrified. I'm still kind of scared about this whole situation being in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of Maple's world. G'day everyone, Professor Maple here. We're not actually stuck in the desert. This is just the Settlers of Catan hex. This is the desert hex that I started last episode. We started burning things for science. Learned all about those furnace variants and whatnot last episode. And then we kind of started this, and I got carried away, and then suddenly we're all over the place with this. I added a campfire, and as a result, I took away a couple eggs because I don't want. We've already got lots of hazards here. We've got these jump pads, which if mobs aren't paying attention, will damage them because I've noticed mobs tend to, especially zombies and stuff, if they're chasing me, they'll go to the jump pad and not know how to use it, and it's great. But it's not great when you don't want the things to die. So we've reduced it to 1 egg now, and that should be good to test it out. Oh, I also need to get that cod. I need an unremarkable looking fish in this pond, in this oasis, and a cod is perfect for that. Let's see here. What else? I still haven't figured out that tent thing, and that's fine. I also, okay, yeah. Here's the thing I forgot about. So I'm gonna replace this pad here, this pressure plate on this jumpy pad, with either a birch or a spruce pressure plate. But I'm not sure which, because spruce, very much the color scheme of the theme of the hex, but birch kind of it hides in amongst the sand a lot easier, and I kind of don't want it to be super like in your face. This is a pressure plate kind of thing. So let's take let's take this right off, and we're gonna. Okay, that's what that looks like. All right, and then if we chop it away. Put the spruce on. Do our shift click. I kind of like the look of the birch better, but I think to keep with the theme and to keep some contrast in amongst the dunes, we're gonna keep that a spruce pressure plate. Just at least for the time being, unless I change my mind, which is possible. So I'm just gonna keep that right in here, just in case. Keep the original in there for at least till I clean up, but that birch one I'm not super certain about yet. And that kind of reminds me, how do these eggs hatch? Like, I don't want to get too close and like walk all over it again. Was that a campfire noise or an egg hatchy noise? I'm not sure. Or was it my keyboard? I couldn't tell you. But I think we're gonna move on to where are they? We've got some spruce logs, got some spruce leaves. We could put that away. And I want to try. Now there's those composters. And we'll just bring some more of these just in case. I won't need nearly this many, but I'm always concerned I'm not gonna have enough. So we're gonna try. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Oh, I thought of a thing, but we can come back to it later. So we're gonna try these composters as the trunk of the tree. I don't remember how high that went. Maybe one more. Okay. Yeah, and maybe we can kind of. All right, and so I'm gonna get some jungle wood. Come back. And we're gonna do a thing here. Oh, almost. Right there. Perfect. There. Haha. Tactical fishing. Whee! Okay, so we've got our single jungle log, and then we want some of these, some cocoa beans, or in this case figs, because it is a fig palm. If it's not a figment of your imagination. I'm gonna place some more of those. Maybe one more. Nope. There. That's better. And then I don't know how we're gonna top it off and make it spawn proof, but we're gonna sort that out in a sec here. First, I want to bring this up a little higher. There we go. And then, so I think the next part of this is going to be putting some. Oops! Oh no! Can I can't shift click on the. Oh, this is tricky. Okay. All right. So I can. There we go. We could shift click there. And then I have to somehow do that on every side. Oh wait, no, I don't want that. Hold on. Do I want that? Is that gonna be too? And I might actually want another. Wait, how big is this thing already? This thing is pretty tall. I might want to bring that jungle wood to about there, I think. So we will place that there instead. In which case we probably want. Oh, well, you know what? We can use this jungle wood that we have here already to our advantage. And grab these back. And how do we get an axe? Right. Okay, so now we want to place. Nope. There we go. All the tools do things when you left click now, and it's hard to do anything anymore. We probably want 3 of these on each side. Get out of the hole before we end up in the hole more. Although we want to go back, I guess, to place more of these. I think if we go back now. Okay, well I was thinking we wanted some space between the leaves and that jungle wood, but I think now that I've seen it, we actually just want to bring. We actually just want to place these here and take off the top bunch. I think that's what we want to do. And then does that look better now? Is that closer to what? Yeah, there we go. I might add like a couple of these near the middle. There we go. And then that looks too uniform now. Now I want some variation. Custom trees. You're never as done as you think you are with them. One there, and then the back doesn't matter as much, but we will kind of just do this. And that's I think we'd be better off without the one on the one side than just changing where it is. So that one on that far side, right here, that's gonna go, and so is that one because it's the same thing. Woo. Where'd that? Oh, there it is. Just don't want to step on the turtle egg. No stepping. Let's see. So that's much less tall than it was, but I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. I might just have to craft some brown wool or something. Plop it on top. Make sure things don't spawn on there. And oh, wait. I need to put my figs back. There we go. That's what I'm forgetting. 2, 3, 4. And, oh, there's a thought. There's a thought. Okay, so, does this look better or worse? Worse. Okay. No, we wanted to keep the original block there. Okay. Good to know. Aha! You barely even notice it. It's right there, but from the side and definitely from down below, it's like it's not even there. Ow! 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 But that's definitely there. That's why we're down to 1 turtle egg. Oh, right. So I found a cod. So here's a bucket of cod, and then we've also got. I'm gonna get that water source back. Thank you. We've also got an important thing. We're gonna name him Rodney the Codney. It's great. It's awful. I love it. Alright, so you know what I just said about fig trees being kind of just like a lump? Or I might have said that last episode. I'm still recording the same day as last episode. Either way, I said that fig palm trees were kind of just like this little ball on a stick kind of thing. They kind of are, but mostly the branches kind of do the palm tree thing and branch out, so to speak. For a guy whose namesake is a tree, I seem to not know much about trees. So I had to actually look up another picture just to make sure, refresh my mind. And yeah, this is not what I had before, the little stubby thing. I'm building off of that to make this actual tree now, because this is gonna be more like what a fig palm looks like when it's done. Tricky bit is trying to remember which are my temporary blocks and which leaves I'm just placing so I can place other leaves. Maybe not the best choice I've made today. Day 5 in the desert. And the egg seems to be getting close to hatching. Very soon we may have a baby turtle in our midst. Sorry, Codney. You might get eaten pretty soon. All right, I think we've got it. I think we've imitated the fig palm. I think this is what we're gonna keep here. I've got all the sort of the fronds going in different directions here. I've got them starting at different points along the top of the tree. I think it looks pretty nice. I maybe could have used maybe a darker block in the middle because you can really see where the trunk is, and then there's lots of not trunk. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might just leave it. Rodney the Codney is still hanging out, and we've got all these composters in case we need to ever compost stuff while we're in the desert, where like there's a surprisingly large amount of stuff to compost. Torches. I don't actually know if you need to light. Oh, did I hear a crack from that thing? It might have been just the sand sounds. But yeah, I don't actually know if you need to light the this stuff, the scaffolding. I don't know, because I know it gets dark, but I don't know if it's spawn proof or not. I can't remember if Exuma covered that in a myth busting video, so I might have to go back and watch that. But yeah, I think we're ready to move on to something else. So here we are back at the Sheep Hex, our lovely banner shop slash cottage slash where the people who own the sheep and the other animals live. And I've gone and done some banners for our Nether. Oh, hi Sunflower. For our Nether Hub project here. So we've got they each look like the blocks that they're associated with. So we've got the south is the light blue glazed clay. And we've got west is the purple glazed clay. And we've got some lime for the north tunnel, and we've got some glazed clay that's yellow for the eastern tunnel there. So we're gonna actually bring all these in here. Actually, I've already put them up, but we're gonna see what they look like. And I actually maybe should put some of my own banners up here. But I've been working on kind of off camera the Nether Hub a little bit here. So we've got still a big mess of stuff here, but we've got my banner all around the portal here. We've got our smelting operation, because it was deemed that furnaces are still probably best for smelting stuff like netherrack and sand and that sort of thing, and stone. We've also got our lovely eastern. I tried to incorporate the brown that's on this block as much as I could, as well as the yellow, just because you need something with contrast, or else you don't get the letter doesn't quite punch through the yellow as much if you use like white or something, right? And then that's where the south tunnel hooks up. Since a lot of these colors, I accidentally switched a couple of the lime and the light blue. They were meant to be the opposite here, but you can see we've got our lime north signs there. Ooh, that went a lot further than I thought. We also got our light blue with the blue around it. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one because it does incorporate that sort of dark blue in the texture of the terracotta, but it's a lot of dark blue, whereas that one, that's just kind of like accented with dark blue. So I don't know if that'll stay or not, but for now it works. Ooh. And then we've also made it so that we could fly through these nether tunnels. I had a bit of a butt clinchy time putting this part of the tunnel over the lava lake together, but we've got our ice and our buttons and our glass all extended out on the east line here. I'm gonna keep forgetting what directions they go in, and if I can get going here, there we go. So they're big enough to fly through. We've got a tunnel that goes to well, this is the Guardian Farm tunnel. It's also going to go down. We're going to work on something else here. I'm going to show you a thing here because it's important that we... Actually, I could probably just fly up here. Hold on. Ooh. Got to be careful about doing that. So we've got a couple of exits to the nether here, just in case. Just in case I ever need to go back out past the walls here. But you'll see here we go through the portal to the Guardian Farm, and my big issue is that yes, it collects all the drops I want, but it also collects a lot of drops that I don't want. And so now let's see, we've got our fish here, our normal cod, that's full. It's full to the top. It's actually overflowing into the next chamber, and I don't want that. This is meant for everything that isn't any of these other things. So, and it's the same on this side too. It's almost all cod. So what I want to do is set up a super smoker. Not just any super smelter, a super smoker for all these fish on the other side of the nether, because I showed you that furnace array I was using in the main part of the nether hub there. That has been really useful because I could just go grab a bucket of lava and then fill it up and off we go. So if I get enough buckets of lava, I could just keep feeding infinitely this thing, and I just have to fill a few buckets once in a while, right? So the plan is that this tunnel, that the stairway from the other part of it kind of divides to go through here. We're gonna dig this out a bit on the sides to create like a room on either side of this. I'm not sure how big yet, which is why I haven't dug them out yet. And then we're just gonna come out here, grab lava, and have a good time, because it's the Nether. Already, no one really cares about how the Nether looks. It's always gonna kind of be this kind of looking thing, a fleshy, gunky stuff and lava. So I figure it doesn't really matter if we just harvest a whole bunch of lava from this infinite sea of lava, or practically infinite anyway. So that's the plan. We're gonna just have a system that takes a bunch of lava buckets, pops them into smokers, and we just cook a bunch of fish, and we have infinite food. The thing is, I'm gonna have to empty out that Guardian farm of cod like all the time. And well, I've gone ahead. I'll show you in a second what we've done. Just wanted to. Oh, that gave away a little bit here, but yeah, we're still in the Nether hub. Just wanted to show off some of the stuff that we've got going on here. I don't think I've ever shown this specifically. This is my usual way out the Nether. There was a hole that I dug, and eventually we kind of get out to where the clay mining area and the main Nether fortress is. But we're gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna try this in F5 mode here. I'm gonna run. Am I running? Oh gosh, this was a bad idea. Oh, that was okay. Not doing that again. But yeah, here we are. We've got. I've actually put it in. I tried designing a super smelter of my own, and it didn't really work out too well. So I just found one of Ilmango's and I put it in. So this is what it looks like. This is the thing. We've got our inputs up there, our lava and our cod. It's probably a little better just point like this. And then we've got our output for lava buckets and the cooked food. So I think here's what the problem is. Digging underground, and all these things fill up with netherrack and stuff. So I've got to empty that out. There we go. So is that, why aren't these? Huh. I know the instructions are right. It's Ilmango. So there's something about the way I built this that's wrong. What's wrong here? Okay, there's nothing in this hopper. Why is there nothing in that hopper? Or that one? There's fish there. There's fish there. Oh. What? Hold on. I think something's powered where it shouldn't be here. Because there's nothing in that hopper. Because that's full of raw fish that had lava buckets in it. Where did all those lava buckets would have made it in to the system? Because that's what's there. And then we've got more we'll call them erratics in here. Debris. Presents. Whatever you want to call them. Who knows what we really need to call them. Come on, open up hopper. Yeah, there we go. So that'll be one issue with that, and then I imagine. Oh, those are okay. Then we need to find our other hopper line here. The food input line, And I may have to do some figuring out here to make sure that... Oh wait, these are powered. But then they're meant to be powered, aren't they? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused here. I think I'm gonna try and figure this out off camera as well. Okay, alright, so I found it. He even mentions it in the video, which I've watched the tutorial half of it all the way through like 3 times. That couldn't have been a full block, so we need to switch that for like a stair. And we can even, not how I was hoping to put that. I need to try and place that from this side, it looks like. So we go from there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we've got, or we should have, at any rate, should have, yeah, we've got cod flowing in, we've got smokers filling, well, a smoker filling up. Why aren't the rest of these smokers filling up? How far are these things going here? Okay, why is it only going that far? Oh, because this isn't, I see. So we need to, oh, I should have not used that, but okay, whatever. End result's the same. There. So now we should get the stuff flowing. There we go. That's better. Perfect. Alright. A little bit of lag just because redstone. But you know, it's what we needed that whole time. So that had to be an opaque block the whole time, even though they've kind of changed how like glass and light blocks and things will interact with redstone. Okay, cool. Good to know. And we should be getting, yeah, we've got empty lava buckets coming out the wazoo already here, so got lots of room still. Gotta be careful because I'm pretty much out of iron at this point. Like I had to go, oh gosh, mining in Minecraft. What? Yeah, I had to go mining again just to get enough iron to make all the hoppers here. I was down to my last couple. But yeah, we're good to go now. Plenty of food, plenty of fish disappearing into these hoppers. We're in good shape. So that seems to be working quite a treat there. Just grabbing more. We're on our second round of smelting here. There's a ghast around somewhere, but that's the exact reason why I kind of built the hallway this way. That sort of blocks the line of sight. So they can't really shoot fireballs in at you once you're past the ladder pretty much. So, and it's a nice simple solution. You don't need doors, you don't need redstone. I always like solutions like that. Well, I often like them. But yeah, this is working perfectly now that I've built it right. Seems to be a lot of times when I borrow other people's or when I use other people's builds that in this world that, or other worlds, other playthroughs I've had where I build something and there's a tutorial for it and I just haven't followed it right. So yeah, always check your build before you say, hey, you made it wrong, or you made it look like we did something right.
Because essentially I ended up placing a bunch of the doors incorrectly, so our iron golems, it does work, but our iron golems spawn very, very slowly. There are very few of them,
Yeah, I'm gonna link this in the description. The video to this Ilmango's tutorial video, because it is really useful and it's really nice to just have all these smokers going and have just fish filling up and emptying out. Like this is super helpful. All right, so we've got good news and bad news, guys. The good news is that Rodney the Cod knee is still with us. He's still here. The bad news is that our turtle eggs are not. So they did hatch. That was good. I even put this fire out before it hatched so we'd have one less hazard in the area. But as predicted, the turtle that hatched from that met its demise on the bouncy damage machine of doom here. So that's some bad news. Some good news though, other than having like infinite food now, is that we've got some visitors. We're still in 1.14.2. 1.14.3 is out, but I've been capturing some patrols that have been, or a patrol. I think this is only the one patrol. No, I've got someone from a patrol over there. But yeah, we've got a few different illagers going on here, including. Oh wait, I think he's the one on the other. The one I want to show you is on the other side of here. Ooh-ah. We've got we've got Johnny, the axe murderer. So instead of going all the way to the forest mansion, the Dealey, I've just been waiting to update till I have a few of these guys that I can just grab and take wherever I need them. But this guy, I think I want to use him for, well, I've got a specific thing I want to use him for, and then I also might grab one or two just in case I need them for another thing that I want. Because yeah, these other raiders I'm gonna use for something completely different. Kind of when we get back to the settlers project, because we're gonna put that on hold for maybe a project or two, or maybe we'll come back to it early. I don't know. But basically, we've got 3 hexes of 6 done, which means mathematically we are halfway through the Settlers of Catan hex project. So if we go down here into our lovely UFO, which is rebuilt after the creeper explosion, thankfully, that didn't take too long. So we haven't updated these maps in quite a while here. So what we're gonna do is get a glimpse of what our new surroundings look like here. Yeah, those. Okay, also all the changes are on these bottom 2 here, so we don't really have much to update here. Although I'll update them just because one of them has that. Just a reminder that the illager is there. But yeah, we've got our clay hex, we've got our sheep hex, and we've got our desert hex. Those are all done. I'm finished with those. They are complete. I thought about adding like rabbits or a villager or something to the desert hex, but there's no way that's going to work without things dying, as was evidenced by the turtle. So we're just gonna we're gonna put those away, and then next episode we're gonna meander away from the Settlers Hex project for a little bit here. I might if I can get some more axe murderers in the raiding parties, then we're gonna grab some. We might work on an iron farm. If not, we might work on something else. And I still am not entirely sure what the plan is yet. So, but we're gonna put that on hold for a couple projects at most, and then we'll come back and finish these hexes off. Fingers crossed. You can't see my fingers because they're all blocky and and stuff. But fingers crossed that'll happen before 1.4. No, that'll definitely happen before 1.15. I'm 99% certain of that. But yeah, if you like this video, maybe plop a like down in the under place there. Otherwise, have a good now, have a good later, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye!